different classes, and we have had many testimonies. Like some saying, "Sir, you are the one that made me to marry as a virgin," and different testimonies like that. And I'm glad that I am being prompted to come and reveal this secret online for the netizen. Now, what are the ways of escaping this act, at least having intercourse before you get married? Number one, you need to be careful with the opposite sex. You need to be careful with the opposite sex. Do I mean by being careful? Most especially when you're together in a closed room, you understand. And now, for example, if you find yourself to be one on one indoor with an opposite sex, the wisdom is imply that let the doors be opened, let the windows be open. In fact, I used to recommend that try all your possible best to see that nothing make you to be on one inside with an opposite sex. And if there's any reason for such to happen, make sure that the door is highly opened and the window is open. And secondly, be careful as a lady, most especially, be careful what you put on, be careful of the kind of clothes that you put on, because men are turned on with what they see. Men are turned on with what they see. When a man see the what they call it, this seductive part of the lady, because almost every part of the lady I highly what highly seductive, most especially the cleavage, the love, and the other places like that. When a man see this opening in the body of a woman, then it can make such a man to get aroused and feel like having intercourse. Now imagine when you are one on one together in a secluded place, such a lady, a man can be tempted to go into it. And secondly, another way you can escape premarital intercourse is that be careful of opposite sex just touching you anyhow. You understand? When a man touch you anyhow as a woman, like one of the love language of the woman is the act of touching. When they are touching, you understand, it can prompt up a form of what? A form of intercourse, and from there what you don't want to happen can happen as a lady. So as a lady, you need to be careful of men was touching you, most especially when you are in, even when you are outside. Man should not be pressing you, touching you here and there. Some of them may be looking for what? Be looking for your real point, and once that is being gotten, it can be used against you anytime you are in there. And also be careful with the sugar coated men. Be careful with the sugar coated. There are some that they have a sweet tongue. Every woman is turned on with what they hear. Women are turned on with what they hear. Now, if a sugar coated man is talking with you, you will not even know when you start falling in love. No matter how ugly he might look like, you will not know when you will turn on, when you just feel like being with him. So that is why it is advisable for you when you see a man is to say everything concerning himself and never look like what you want, then wisdom advise you that what you vacate the place so that what you will not be fake. What is another thing you need to do to marital sex is that you need to what? You need to be careful with the kind of friend that you work with. They said the friend of the same feather, they flock together. Friend, a bird of the same feather, they flock together. If your friend is wayward, the one that love intercourse here and there, I'm sorry, no matter how you eat it, you may be law into it. You may be law into it. That's why you need to be very, very careful as a lady to what not to move with someone that is that is into what that's love intercourse and the likes. But in the next video, I'm going to explain it actually how you're going to escape premarital sex. And God bless you in the name of Jesus.